Welcome to GPA. Yay! Grant Prep Academy. If you're not live with us on TikTok, you should be. Come find us on the Black Women in Grants TikTok page. Let's do the doggone thing. You ready? I'm ready for y'all today. Kind of on accident, but on purpose a little bit, you know. Don't worry about it. It makes sense to me. Good morning! I'm going to let TikTok do its thing, get y'all in the room while I try to get set up here with my notebook. Make sure I got my notes for you because I did write something down, and you welcome. Good morning, Janetta, and Reese Pooh, and Candace, and Hattie Mae, or Hattie Mo. Hey, girl. Hey, Leah, and Neats. I'm getting roses already just for showing up. That's what I'm at. Thank you. Welcome. Come in. Say hello. Stay a while. Love the likes. Appreciate ya. Good morning. Y'all on it this morning. It's like y'all been waiting to get in here. Good morning. Good morning. Come in. Say hello. Let me know you can hear me. And welcome to Grant Prep Academy, or GPA. Hey, Shauna. She said, I'm going to be early today. I ain't playing with y'all. Grand Rising. Welcome to GPA, or Grant Prep Academy, right here on the Black Women in Grants page, which I hope you're following. You're following, right? Let me know. Yeah, turn them notifications on. Look at Jonetta. Y'all is on it, sharing the live and everything. Hey, girl. Good morning. No, Shauna, I'm just saying it's so good to see you first in line today. That is all I'm saying. Good morning. Thank you for following. If you're new here, put new in the chat. Like, this my first time. Take it easy on me. No, but welcome. Welcome. I'm so excited to be here with y'all. I have not had coffee. I've been off coffee for a couple days, kind of flushing out my system, detoxing, if you will. But I have had a little sugar, so hopefully that'll keep me up. Good morning, Z. So welcome. Let me know if you're new here. Is this your first time? Have you been here before? Are you returning? Let me know. She said first time and not last. I appreciate it. Already, like, y'all off the bat, 1 minute in. It's like, I'm happy to be here. So, since I got y'all talking already, good morning. This is Black Women in Grants. As you can see on the screen, this is for Black women, for-profit small business owners who are seeking grants. If that's you, put me in the chat. If you're ready to find and apply for funding, put me in the chat. Or you can put me. You got to get it on the note, though. You got to, like, type it out like the note sounds. Clear your throat. Put the little notes. I'm Dr. A.J. Austin, winner of over $1 million in grants and grant-funded opportunities. And I'm so excited to share with you what I know and what I'm teaching my ladies over at blackwomeningrants.com in the mentorship program. Y'all see me in that picture looking like I'm working hard and studying. That's how we be zooing in the crew, okay? I love the me. I love it. Spell it out, girl. Sing it out. Get it out. So tell me about your business real quick. I want to talk about what you do in your business. You know, that business that you run or you will soon start that you could see yourself winning a grant for. What is that business? Let me see who's going to be the first to comment on that, because the first one wins. This is a race all day, every day, babe. So let me see who's going to be first, because that's how we're trying to win these grants first. Uh-oh. Let me make sure I said it. Is it Iman or Iman? Girl, please put your name Hooked on Phonics Style in the chat so I can say it right. Anyway, she sell retail bead sales. Bead sales or bead shells? I ain't gonna remember Eve, but okay, I might remember Eve. Because we got a vendetta against her from the beginning of time for eating that fruit, and then we gotta suffer. Anyway, I'm back. Ain't no other business owners in here. Y'all better read the screen, read the room, literally. This is for Black women, for-profit small business owners. It is 14 of y'all in here, and only one is telling me what they do in their business. So let me ask again. Hold on. Let me put on my corporate radio voice. Good morning. Welcome to Black Women in Grants. This is specifically for Black women, for-profit small business owners who are ready to find and apply for funding for their Black woman-owned, for-profit small business. If you're tuning in with us, tell us in the chat really quickly, what do you do in the business that you want to win a grant for? Y'all like that? All right. So, good morning, has a natural hair, skin, and body care. But the TT name is like M&M's. Huh? What that mean? I'm confusion. Boulevard says yes. I don't know what you're agreeing to, but here we are. Nah, Eve caught a bad rap. I think Adam just put Girl, I'm Christian. I can't indulge in comedy like that, but that is hilarious. I'm just playing. That's funny, girl. She said it's retail sales for retail. Okay. You won. I just want to say that because you posted first. And it was backwards, I think. And I was trying to understand it. So, got it. Let me see. Crafted, I mistyped. Yeah, okay, yeah, we agree on that. You was trying to be first, and you won. Congratulations, girl. Janitorial. Oh, M&M's. M&M's. I would have never guessed that that's how you, girl. Thank you. User, she on here, has a beauty and accessory business. Shauna has a luxury candle making that helps promote healing through aromatherapy. Shauna, you need to, if you don't talk about this in grants, you should. Because I'm a scents girl. I didn't know that. I done bought so much perfume and oils and essential oils and incense and candles. And, girl. But then my house still don't be like, why can't it hold the smell? Why can't it stay on you all day when you spray? Like, talk about that. Anyway, it helps to have scents. Even what I was going to do, and I got to get my list together. Would it interest y'all to know when I'm applying for grants, like the things off screen that you don't know that I do? Like, I will light a candle, put it on the burner. I might burn an incense just to kind of clear the air. I love the smell of a good woodsy scent. I may rub, I bought yesterday, I went shopping at Walmart, bought some balm that I didn't know Dr. Teal's makes that relaxes you. You kind of rub it on your pulse points, your wrists, behind your ear, and on your temples of your head, and it helps you relax. I do all that to get into the zone of applying for grants. Good morning, Miss Mimi. Yes, please talk about holding the smell, because I need that. I just did that just before I went live with y'all, and I woke up. I've been struggling. That melatonin knocked me out and tried to keep me there, and I was fighting. So then I had to use another scent to get me up. I just bought the Michael Kors. They have a line of men and women's fragrance that smells so good. So I just sprayed that, but I think I'm allergic. I know I'm allergic to perfume, but I think I'm allergic to this one too. So anyway, we could talk more about that towards the end of class when we just be yapping for no reason. I want to talk about grants. Y'all want to talk about grants? Put grants in the chat. But it is a process that I have, my whole little like routine. Some will call it a ritual, a practice, or whatever. Nothing woo-woo or creepy or spooky. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. But just little stuff to get you in the zone for applying for grants. Y'all see me in the picture. I was literally working on a book that day. And I had my coffee. That's a routine. Had a cute pen. That's a routine. I buy cute journals. That's a routine. I buy a collection of reading glasses. Those are prescription though, but that's a routine. Getting dressed, getting cute, listening to music. You see it in action right there. I'm in a co-work space that I rented to get my work done. That's a routine. Like, all of these things help you get in the zone. Have y'all ever done that? I notice a big difference in the work I get accomplished when I just put myself in the zone, whether I'm at my home office, sitting in the bed, in the living room, or a coffee shop, or a co-work space, or a hotel lobby. Those are all routines that I use to kind of just switch my brain to a different place to get prepared to win this money. And so I may do a live talking more about that because I notice I do a lot of stuff versus just diving in and then getting stressed out, wondering why my nervous system is in hyperdrive, you know? So yeah, Shauna, me too, girl. I'm big on smells. Eminem said, please talk about holding the smell. Good morning, Mimi, if I didn't say it already. She said, did it work the bomb? I'm assuming it worked because I'm still a little bit groggy, and that's the only thing I used before I went to bed last night. Well, I took my magnesium, so that could have helped, but it usually don't leave me feeling groggy when I wake up still. It stank though. I did not like that because Dr. Teal stuff be smelling good. So I was surprised about that. I ain't smell it in the store. I'm going to use it though because I bought it. I might mix it with another oil, but either way, I think it helped. Yeah. If nothing else, it's that placebo effect, you know? Shonda says, honestly depends on how the candle is made. I agree. Nothing with the buyers. I agree. It's a literal science. I agree. Okay, so y'all told me. I mean, you asked. I told you it was a little bit stinking. Y'all said y'all ready to. Said I choked. Didn't expect that, girl. You know I'm gonna tell the truth now. You ask, I'm gonna give you the honest truth. Transparency, transparency. I ain't gonna take it back though, cause I didn't use it, and it's only like $6. God will bless me with that back multiplied. Amen. All right, let's dive in. Welcome to our newbie. Oh, look at us. We got 30 people. Let's see how many we got towards the end when I tell y'all the real of these grants. Welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin. It's 11:11. God is good, ain't he? All the time. Listen, I've won a lot of grants. Someone asked me the other day how much I've won. Over $1 million. So I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Over at blackwomenandgrants.com, we have a year-long mentorship program. Good morning, boss man, boss lady. Hey. We got a mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com. And the last 3 ladies that I interviewed in our mentorship have won a collective of over $710,000. Somebody put that in the chat if you listening. Raven, who I was just reading about, she's a black woman farmer up in Baltimore, Maryland. I ain't say that right because I'm real country. But she just won $100,710. That's where that 710 come from. She used one tip that I teach y'all in the mentorship about telling your story in a way that wins grants. Look at Eminem taking note. That's what I'm saying. So she sent me a copy of her letter. She won in July. We just in August, so this was recent. Look at the viewership. I'm impressed. Whoever came in here throwing roses at us and liking the live, thank you. Because we got more viewers than I've seen on here in a minute. So if you're new here, put new and welcome. blackwomenandgrants.com. It's at the bottom of the screen on the picture that you guys see, the background picture photo. When you check that out, we have a scholarship that has a mentorship. It's for the mentorship, and it's specifically for black women for-profit small business owners who own at least 51% of their business, and you're seeking to gain or improve the skills that you need to find and apply for and win these small business grants and grant funded opportunities like small business pitch competitions, business incubator and accelerator scholarships, those business training and development programs. But all of this is designed to help you find the funding and to start or sustain or scale your small business. Anybody here with a very new business, put startup. Like if you're so new that the idea ain't even came out yet, meaning it ain't came out of your head, put startup. If you're still thinking about a business that you'll someday launch, or if you are like a year or less in business, put startup. And be honest, because it does matter with what type of grant you get to apply for. If you started a business and you've been in business at least a year and beyond, you made money, you got clients, put started in the chat. Those are the 2 phases of business. There's no in between. I don't care if you've started and you've made, or start your startup, but you've made money. No. I don't care if you've started and you ain't made no money. It's only 2 phases of business. Depending on what phase you're in is going to depend on which grants you qualify for. Got it? Got it if you got it. So, if you're in the fundraising portion of either starting your business or extending your business, with little to no experience in applying for and winning significant grant funds from what we call private sector grants. This means that we get funded from organizations, corporations, and associations and financial institutions. So I'm going to name a few. Y'all tell me. Y'all just put yep in the chat if you heard of these corporations. Target, Walmart, UPS, AT&T, ATMT here on TikTok. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, Regions Bank, JP Morgan Chase, Visa, American Express, Comcast or Xfinity. I could keep going, but those are just few little small companies to name a few. Y'all ever heard of those? Put yup in the chat if you have. Because that's who helps write our checks that we win in the private sector of grants. Got it? Put got it if you got it. Picking up what I'm putting down. So, if you're looking for support and engagement on expanding your network of where these funds come from and finding these funds and resources, head over to blackwomeningrants.com. Grab one of the year-long scholarships that let you come train with us for a full year for only $97 today. It is first come, first serve on these scholarships. We have a fund set aside, thanks to grants and the goodness of God, amen, that we are blessed to invest back in you. So instead of you having to invest regular price of $997, you get in just for $97 today. So blackwomeningrants.com. It's at the bottom of the screen on this picture. Just put a .com at the end and you're good to go. One thing I was working on before I went live today is the secret that we use in the mentorship that you got to be willing to apply as you apply for grants. If you want to know this secret, put secret in the chat. Because there is a secret that a lot of people don't know or don't do that will really help you stand out on these grant applications to start winning the funds. Now, you need a lot of other secrets that I drop. I wrote a book called Finding Funding. It's in the mentorship and it has 25 secrets, but I want to give you one that really, really stands out. So even if you leave here today and just apply this secret, you'll be ahead of the game because a lot of people don't know this. It is 45 people on here, but only 5 people want the secret. Y'all ain't nosy enough for me. It's the lack of nosiness for me. So let me say it again. Y'all want my radio voice? Should I stay in the radio voice or not? Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. AJ Austin. I've won over $1 million in grants and grant-funded opportunities, so I know the secrets to playing this game. It is a game, okay? Read Error does read, child. You team Android or team iPhone, email me, Shauna. I'll help you out, girl. I don't want to throw the people out there be like, what you talking about? It's a secret. So anyway, the number one secret that we use in the mentorship is what is labeled by grants as strengthening community connection. Write down what word you just heard in the 3 I just shared. She said I would never. I will block you right now. I am Teen Android. Don't you start no mess. Don't start. Do not start. You know how y'all get. Y'all iPhone users, do not start. That's why I said email me so I can cuss you out private. I'm just Shauna, act right now so I can act right. Strengthening community connection. Okay, that's the secret. That's the technical professional term of the secret. But let me break it down. She said you need healing. I love it. I need a grant. If a grant paid for an iPhone for me, I will use the iPhone, become an iPhone girl. I got one in the back. I just use the Wi-Fi on it. But anyway, strengthening community connection is all about. Let me test first. Let's do the pre-test. How many of you have a business that supports a certain cause or a issue or a problem within your community? Like you got a cause that's really near and dear to your heart that your business either secretly or publicly supports. Put I in the chat. Like, I'm trying to say it without giving away the answer. So let's say you're a business owner or you will soon be, but there's something that's in your heart and you're like, when I get rich, I am going to pay so much money into this cause to support blank. Do you have something like that built into your everyday business work or a part of your personal life? Put I in the chat if you do. And if you don't understand it, put a question mark and I'll just go ahead and give the answer, because it's hard. I'm not good at keeping secrets, so it's hard for me to try to say what I'm saying without saying what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if within the business that you currently have or the one that you could see yourself launching, do you have a cause that's near and dear to your heart that you secretly support privately, or you want to support in the future as you win these grants? Put I. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, put a question mark. Hello? Can y'all still hear me? Let me know. Make sure I'm on Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm not on Wi-Fi. Get on Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. Let me know. Make sure I'm on Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm not on Wi-Fi. Get on Wi-Fi. We under a serious delay. It is taking 5 minutes for me to. We under a serious delay. It is taking 5 minutes for me to see y'all answers. Oh, y'all ain't saying that. Let me go ahead and get an answer for TikTok. Start tripping. So under the category of strengthening community connection, this is what this means. As a business owner, there you go, Adrienne. You get it. Thank you, girl. You have to be willing to have a mission or a purpose within your business, whether it's there now or you build it into what you do. But having a mission or a purpose that's rooted in serving your community and making a positive impact, where you're striving to make a difference in the community that you serve, whether it's online or offline, but it's usually centered around supporting underserved or marginalized groups or contributing to what we call social good through innovative ideas or solutions. And so that means that you have a mission that's bigger than you, number one. Number two is helping you to leave a legacy that can continue even after you no longer run your business in life or death. Number three, it is showing that as a business owner, you're not just looking to win a grant for the sake of padding your pockets, but you also plan on doing good in the hood. So, is this something that you have already, or you've thought about, or you're thinking about? Let me know in the chat. Talk to me in as many characters as TikTok will allow you. So, for example, Adrienne put she helps the homeless. She also says she provides jobs. Ashley Rankin, who just won the $10,000 L'Oreal Beauty Inclusive Grant this year, she, in her grant essay, told them that a portion of her proceeds from the grant will help youth in her community. She teaches self-care classes. L'Oreal gave her $10,000 to launch a skincare line. So there are two important points in what I'm sharing about Ashley that I'll tell you in just a minute, but I want to see how many of you have thought through that process for yourself. So Vonnie says, I have it. Vonnie, what is it? Put it in the chat. Because this is a very vital secret to winning. So Ashley's in our mentorship program. And when she learned that one secret and incorporated it, it won her grants. But not just the L'Oreal grant. That was the beginning of her winnings. In 30 days, she won a total of $24,000 using this secret. She won $10,000 from L'Oreal, another $5,000 from a grant who has not announced yet. We know privately, and I can't say, and I'm horrible at keeping secrets, so I'm trying to get them to hurry up so I can tell about that. Another lady matched her grant wins because she saw her winning, so she gave her $5K. So money was coming in because she implemented this secret right away. You not only want to have thought about this secret, implement it into your business or have plans to, but you also want to mention it to the grant. Now, when you mention it, make sure that whatever that cause is, that thing that you want to support, that you've incorporated into your mission, make sure it aligns with your business. Notice I said Ashley got $10,000 from L'Oreal to launch her skincare brand. A part of her community connection is helping youth. She's teaching self-care to youth. So skincare, self-care, L'Oreal, Ashley. Perfect match in heaven. So whatever you're choosing to support and telling a grant, hey, I can see a portion of these proceeds going to benefit this cause, make sure that it lines up and matches with your business. Like it makes sense, okay? Melody says, I want to help the elderly. My home care business provides companions to the elderly. Got it, got it. So what may help as well, Melody, if you tell more about why does the elderly need companionship? Who are the best companions? Is it temporary, permanent? Are they the same companions? How long do they spend with them? How are they matched up with them? All of that matters. So you would even throw some statistics in there. You know, how many elderly don't get visitation and things like that from family members, or don't have loved ones that visit, etc. So you start pulling on the heartstrings of the grant committee because it's a committee of humans. Hello, Jengard. Welcome back. How are you? Hi, tall and gorgeous. Welcome. So this is one of the biggest secrets to winning grants, but first having your grant application stand out. So if someone who was your competition, which everyone who's applying for that grant is, how would you stand out? The number one way to do that is by incorporating that community connection secret. Melody says, okay, trying to keep them in their homes because the transition to facilities declines them. Yep. So proving all of that in your essays for a small business grant would help to start setting your application apart from someone who does the same thing that's applying for that same grant. What questions do you guys have about that so far? I want to make sure you understand the concept, and then if you need help diving into it, in the mentorship, we did a whole half-day workshop. You'll hear different words to describe the community connection piece. It's also called social impact. But it's all based on making your community a better place, and that whole purpose, mission, and vision aligned with what you do in the business. Making sure that it lines up perfectly, and then finding the grant that will support that vision through funding. And so I help you choose a social mission if you don't have one already. There's 17 categories you can choose from. So if you haven't really thought through this process, this is going to be your in. This is like the password at a club, or your name being on the list when you get to the door. And they're like, ooh, she gets it. Let her in. And you tend to stand out on your applications, get selected to go to the next round. Deanna Joy, who, number one, read our Finding Funding ebook in the mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com. She read it 3 times. She's now won $76,000. She's now a semifinalist for $1 million grant. And she knows all of these secrets. So it's going to help you stand out. And she's a grant writer for nonprofits, but she's winning for her for-profit business. So I think that's so phenomenal. Jess Dior says, my business caters to children. I teach them and their parents to care for their hair texture. Love it. Tracy says, great concept to add in the mission. It is, but you don't add it in the mission. You can on your end. But when a grant asks you about it, like let's say you fill out a grant application, you make it to the end, and they say, is there anything else you want us to know? Well, yes. A portion of my proceeds is going to go to benefit this, and this. And here's how it aligns with what I just told you in this whole application. It's like a great Cliff Notes version wrap up to your business application, all those other essay questions they'll be asking. So you don't have to put it in your mission statement per se, but make sure that you at least mention it on the application, okay? What questions y'all got? Let me know. You're welcome, Trace. Any questions? Any need for clarity as we move on? If you're new here, put new here. Hey, girl, welcome. We'll ask one of y'all a lot of questions. Satandria. Let me know if I'm saying it right. You got to spell it hooked on funny style for me, girl, because it works. Melody, new here. Welcome. Now, tell me about your business in the chat real quick. The first one that answers this question and I understand it wins. What is your business? Some of y'all told me earlier, but most of y'all did not. I got it the third time. Satandria. Hey, Neresia Johnson, certified life coach extraordinaire. How are you? Good to see you, coach. Tracy says, I crochet, period. Complete sentence. You win. I understand that. Retail beauty supply store, period. Starting it up. Mostly large blankets. Wow, I bet that take a long time. Okay, what other businesses we got in the house? I need to know. What's the businesses that you could use these grants for? Because now we need to tie it in. iCraft, period. Get it? I love it. 2 hours for a large blanket? Girl, you good. Okay. Melody Home Care, period, poo. Child care hairstylist, designer purses, boots, etc. That is 4 different businesses in one. If you had to pick one to win a grant for, which one would you pick? Because we're going to talk about that in the future live. That is, I believe, I'm going to say this myself, this is my statistic. Dr. A.J. Austin says, most of us are not winning grants because it's not easy to clearly explain what we do. Shauna says, I'm a nail tech and cosmetologist. 2, can you get grants for those things? You can get grants for anything, Shauna. Now, I think you've been here more than once or twice at this point. So I know you heard me tell people, don't ask me if you can get a grant for this, this, and this. You better turn that into a statement of, I can get a grant for my business. There is a grant for my business. There's a grant for anything you can think of. You can find funding for it, and I can help you shine on that application to qualify for that funding. Amen? Amen. Content and podcast strategist, period. Tango. I know you, it's what? Okay, I'm gonna move on. Child care provider, says Sheen Queen. Eminem says that is so true. I'm assuming you agreeing with my statistic statement I just made up, but it is. It's very true. I see it all the time as a grant coach. I'm like, child, what do you do? Pick one thing. They're not gonna read through too much because the spaces are limited on grant applications. I don't know if y'all know that, but they count your words, they count your characters, and characters are letters, spaces, and periods, exclamation points, commas. They be counting. They got that little word counter, character counter, and they will kick you out. You said I'm on the phones at work too, so I be doing too much. See, confusing me. I'm like, what? Okay. Anybody else want to throw in what they do in their business? Or here's what I want to do. For someone that's not distracted by other things, you can't be yelling at kids. You can't be talking to coworkers. You can't be cussing out your boo. The dogs can't be barking in the back. You got to have like 10 minutes to come on live, chat with me one-on-one about your business and how you can line it up with a mission, vision, or purpose that's rooted in serving your community. If you have one already, that's fine. If you need help selecting one, that's fine as well. I just want to hear what you do, what you need a grant for, and how to help you select your social mission, because this is going to be your number one key to potentially winning your first or next grant. Someone emailed me yesterday saying that they had won some grants during COVID, but they stopped winning and they can't figure out why. And I bet you this is why. This is their missing link. So if I have any volunteers to come on the live, you don't have to be on camera. You can be on voice or audio with me as well. Just put volunteer in the chat, raise your hand in the chat, put me in the chat, or send an invitation request real quick and I can bring you up. But I got to go through the housekeeping rules before we accept as well. The Divine says, I create all natural skincare products, and my goal is to give a percentage of my profits towards, okay, survivors. I don't think I can say that in TikTok. TikTok, man, they on here. They be nosy, though. They will shut us down, girl. So I get it. Shauna says, Shauna, you better not, because how you going to tell me you talking to coworkers and now you want to come on here and talk to us, but be on here talking junk all day about iPhones and Android and talking about she's shy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to call your boss. What's your work number? I'm gonna call her, tell on you. She on TikTok. Should have said, so you're not shy. I need y'all to stop. The fact that y'all here saying that, stop it. Hello, Vitality. Welcome back. All right. So let me go down the list real quick to see if anybody wants coaching. Now, I get paid for my coaching. I'm just telling y'all, this is a treat for you to be here. You're welcome. That's what you get. That's what you get for multitasking on here laughing. Because once you get me started, it is hard for me to quit. So I'll be trying to tell y'all, focus. Listen. Okay. How many black women do we have on the live? Put me in the chat. And be honest, because I see some of these names and pictures, and y'all is not women's. Women's. So black women, where we at? How many black women for-profit small business owners do we have on the chat? Whether you are going to start one day or you've already started and it's day one. Oh, that was deep. Mic drop. How many black women for-profit small business owners are based in the United States? You and your business. Put me in the chat. How many black women for-profit small business owners who are seeking grants? Put me in the chat. You got to hold that note though. Me. Do it like that. How many black women... Y'all did it too. I love it. How many black women for-profit small business owners based in the United States seeking grants and you own at least 51% of your business? Put that in the chat. This is a good one. How many black women for-profit small business owners seeking grants based in the United States own at least 51% of your business and you're over the age of 18? Put me in the chat, because I know you don't look like it, sis. I know black don't crack, but you got to be at least 18 to apply for most of the grants that we win. And I send you a free list of grants when you join us in the mentorship over at blackwomenandgrants.com. There we go. There go my note. Me. Thank y'all. Now, out of all of the black women for-profit small business owners here that are based in the United States over the age of 18, own at least 51% of your business, which one of y'all non-shy people want to come on the live, tell me about your business, and get help with your social mission? Put me in the chat or send an invitation request to come join us and I'll bring you up. You don't have to be on video. It can be voice only. If all of y'all gonna lie and say you shy, we can move on and just keep it Q&A. So let me know. Tracy, was that me to come up or you were just answering the question? Does everyone have... Okay. Let me see how to do this, girl. Find you on here. Seth, your picture don't look like you a black woman. Hey, Seth. Everybody say, hey, Seth, in the chat. We see you, boo. Tracy, I don't see you in our queue. So if you can send an invitation to join us, please do so now, and I'll accept. But I don't see you in the queue. Hey, so look at the eyes. Seth ain't here being nosy unless that's his boo. Hey, Seth, boo. First time doing this, so be patient. No worries. I'm just learning how to do it. That's what I wanted to do. So, click request to join, I guess. I don't know what it looks like on y'all end. The Divine says, me, I want to, but I'm in the office. I will hop on tomorrow if you're back on live. I don't do this every live. So, yeah. Seth said he just trying to learn about grants. All right, Seth. Just want you to know we see you, boo. You are seen. We see you. Tracy, do you see the button? Let me know. Well, at least he's a small business owner. We don't know nothing about Seth. We just know he here. We're gonna move on though. So you don't. Okay, let me click your name. Let me click your name. Let me click your name. Nope, that didn't do it either. Oh, I can pin comments. I didn't know that. Hit the multi-guest live button. Says Satandria. I had to pronounce it. It say multi-guest. I don't see a button either. Y'all don't see it? Oh well. I thought we could bring somebody up today. Ooh, let's see. Go live with. Can't disconnect live with. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see if it's something on my end that I press, but apparently it's not. Oh, I got it on allow request for viewers. Oh, you got to be a follower of the page. There we go. That helps. Tracy, you following the page? If not, that could be why. Any other volunteers want to come up while we work with Tracy? Let me know. You thought you were? Looking for everybody. If you find it, just click it and I think I get a little notification. Can you do it if you can't go live yet? You should be able to. I don't think that keeps you from doing it. Whoever figures it out, send a request, okay? Until then, we'll move on. Are there any questions about anything we've talked about so far? Let me know. Because I got a lot more to share with y'all. So far we've been, first of all, welcome newbies. I know some of y'all just popping in to be nosy, see what we're talking about. Welcome. This is Grant Prep Academy, or GPA, right here on the Black Women in Grants page here on TikTok. I'm Dr. A.J. Austin. This is specifically for Black women, for-profit small business owners who are seeking grants. If you're ready to find and apply for funding, you are in the right place. I love the teamwork making the dream work, y'all, trying to help somebody get on the live. Can you tell us about the course? I absolutely can. Over at blackwomeningrants.com, we have a year-long mentorship program. It's only $97 to come join us. It is an independent self-study course. This here, what I'm doing with you guys live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on TikTok live on the Black Women in Grants page. It's part of the mentorship. That's why I'm trying to bring somebody up to mentor to help you guys out. Hey, newbies, welcome. And so there is Klarna, there's Afterpay, there is Affirm. If you would like those options to get a payment arrangement to come join us. This is a part of our scholarship fund, thanks to grants. Regular investment is $997. But because we are a financial inclusion education platform for Black women, we're here meeting you where you are with sharing about grants. And so I share my story about how I got into grants and started winning, and how now we have over 300 plus ladies in the program that are winning as well. So our last three ladies, Ashley, Raven, and Deanna, have collectively won over $205,000 this year, just this year. And it's so much fun to see like what's possible. So in the program, I mentioned that I wrote a book called Finding Funding, and it's all about my 25 secrets to finding and securing small business grants. I'll look for your request in un momento. I see you just subscribed, because that went on there earlier. What else? Oh, we're talking about the program. Let me tell you in a nutshell. It is a series of 24 hours worth of learning, where it's full of videos and audios, and the book that you can download and read on your phone. That is what me and Shauna were talking about earlier with the apps that'll read the book to you. So just to clarify, subscribing here on TikTok, that I don't know what that means, but blackwomeningrants.com is where to join us in the mentorship, where you get access to the videos, the audios, and the book. plus a free list of over $1.2 million in grant funding that features over 80 different applications that you can do. You can click to read about and decide if your business is eligible. And I teach you, once you find the perfect grant to apply for your business, here's what you say on the application. And so we have a boot camp, a workshop, and a master class where I've broken down the steps to what we call your grant application strategy. And in the strategy, it's all about how you stand out. So I just gave y'all the biggest secret that we implement to have won now over $250,000. And that's not even including my wins. And so we put it all there. Thank you for the entertainment, Shauna. See you soon. Make sure you email me about the app and I can make sure you got the right links. So Shauna's one of our mentees that is trying to download the app to read the book to her as she's on the go. And that is a part of the learning. So you got the program that has the list of grants. It has the book. It has the app that'll read the book to you. It has videos and audios that will walk you step by step through developing your grant application strategy. You got a 12-month subscription to over $1.2 million in grants, over 80 grant possibilities. And then if you run out of grants to apply for, I give you a list of 13 additional secret places to go find and apply for grants. So all of that's included in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com, and other fun bonuses like how to tell your story in a way that will help you win grants, how to write better essays using tools like AI. Yes, we implement a little assistance, but you got to know what you're doing so you don't sound like everybody else or sound like a robot wrote it. All the interviews with our recent grant winners, Deanna, Ashley, and Raven, you know, the $250,000 winners, they're all in the mentorship. And so, while the mentorship comes with videos and audios, the ebook, the recorded interviews with our grant winners, the transformation from the program is all about improving your small business grant application skills as a for-profit Black woman small business owner, and then helping you to develop better storytelling skills, whether you're writing an essay or whether you're pitching on video. And then finding, applying for, and securing your first or next 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7-figure small business cash grant or a grant funded opportunity for an incubator, an accelerator, like a program that'll help you flesh out your business plan or project or ideas to grow. And so whether you can see yourself pitching for small business pitch competitions or contests or giveaways, we've partnered with 6 different programs in addition to the mentorship that will help you build out other portions of your business plan. So as you're applying for grants, you're also able to tell them about how you plan to grow, how you're already winning with getting coaching and mentoring and being held accountable and getting the support that pours into your business. Because grants love stuff like that. They're going to ask you basically who you're working with and have you done this type of work before to help you pursue more and better grants. So that is all about the Grant Game mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. It's at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if y'all could see it, but at the bottom of the picture on your screen, that's how you spell it all out. Black Women in Grants. Just put a .com on it. It's first come, first serve for the scholarship. The $97, and it's one-time payment, year-long access, and there are payment arrangements available. And the best way to get the quickest win and return on your investment when you join us today is to also claim your free scholarships and free tuition into our partner programs that are going to let you in their programs for free as well, thanks to you being a Black woman in grants. Also, if I was you, I would not wait. Don't wait to the end of class. I know some of y'all be scared to log off the live and go register. I would do that. It takes 2 minutes to come join us. We will be increasing the price soon and closing the scholarship fund soon. No, I will not tell you when. But if I were you, I would not wait, especially if it's a money thing, because the price is going to go up. So if 97 is stressing you now, imagine it going back to $9.97. You're welcome. And also, what I love about it is it's on the go learning. So I don't know about y'all, but as soon as I get in my car, I turn on somebody video podcast or audiobook. As soon as I got a break or I'm sitting somewhere waiting in a doctor's office in line, lunch, I'm listening and I'm learning. Driving back home, listening and learning. So you can do this on the go, whether you're on the go to work, or on the go working from home. I was just listening and cleaning up, which I forgot my washer stopped, so now I gotta go transfer it to dryer. So I make the program like that as well, so it's easy. And then you come here with us 3 times a week or as many times as you can make it right here on TikTok. Get some live coaching like we're about to do with Tracy. I ain't forgot about you. And you get the replays to all of our TikToks as well. I've been here since May of last year, y'all. We have 290 plus episodes that's in our TikTok replay playlist. And all of that is included in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. So that is to answer the question, can you tell us more about the program? I absolutely can. And all of the details and everything I just shared with you is over at blackwomeningrants.com. Tracy. I mean, not Tracy, but Adrian. Let me know if you have more questions. I'm happy to answer those. Welcome, newbies. I see y'all in the chat. Okay, we're about to do our bring up Tracy. Tracy, you ready? Put ready in the chat. Trying to make sure I ain't missed nobody's comment before we hold on. Okay. Excuse me. Y'all work that out. I love it. Thank y'all for helping Tracy. Okay. Let me find the request. Hello, Tan. I didn't see you coming here. Welcome back. Tracy, I still don't see it on my end. That's weird. That's suspicious. Let me see. Yeah, still not showing up. We can add you, but we can't. You sent it again? Okay, let me check. Oh, there it is. Whoomp. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for joining us. Glad to have you. Is this your first time here?
It is not, but first time going on with you.
Okay, let's do it. So tell everybody else who you are, what you do. Start there.
Okay, so I'm Tracy. um, I am a crafter, but I love to crochet. My passion is in crocheting.
And so, what's your social impact? What's your community connection?
I do a lot of community service with organizations within the community, the city. I'm a member of a lot of fraternal organizations, and we have a lot of homeless people around. So my focus is keeping them warm. So that's what I'm aiming towards.
So, tell me if I'm thinking of this right. So, I know you mentioned you can crochet a large blanket in 2 hours, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, do you donate some of those blankets to the homeless?
I donate a lot, and to the hospitals also.
Oh, I love it. Okay. So, that's your social impact. So, did you, have you ever applied for a grant before?
I have not.
Okay. So, since you got that part figured out, that's your biggest secret, showing how you're not just applying for the funds just to grow your business, but you're actually showing the mission that you support as well.
Okay.
So, if I were you and I had never applied for a grant and I was already out doing the work, which is key, I would mention that. Have you ever thought about counting the cost, like literally how long it takes you to sit there and crochet your hourly rate plus the
Yes.
materials
Yes, I
plus
do.
you got all of that. Okay, so do you keep record of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because there are some grants, I call them reimbursement grants. And so they will specifically say, we got the funding, but we want to see you do the work first. So you go invest your time and your money, then send us an invoice and the receipts, and we'll reimburse you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was asking, are you keeping track of your time and your costs?
Yes, because within one of the organizations I'm in, we are required to do community service also. And I have to put my hours, but I did on the side calculate how much it would cost me to make the blanket and charge, someone for it. But I do know I'm a little under 3 hours with the largest blanket that I do, but I just want to do enough within the homeless community, because I see a lot on the corners and, I see these children and such, but I just want to help out just a little bit.
Yeah. And talk about the statistics of the homeless population in your area,
Okay.
their need for what you do.
Yes, because they've closed one of the shelters and I see a lot more now. Even in my area that I live in, you just find them living in the woods.
Yeah, they have what we call Tent City, which is along the interstates here in Atlanta. And you
Okay.
can see as soon as you get on, you start seeing tents everywhere, kind of under the bypasses and then the
Yes,
woods
I've
on the.
seen them traveling through Atlanta. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So they're here. They're pretty much everywhere. And if you can pinpoint your local community, what that population is, the work that you're doing, the organizations you've already partnered with, and I mean, it's a very humbling experience. But if you can get some pictures
Yes.
and video footage of you donating, that is great to feature in a pitch video. So when a grant says to submit a video talking about what you do and why you do it, as you're telling your compelling story, showing the actual footage of you in action.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
And if they're like y'all, some of y'all on the live talking about they fake shy and they don't want to get on camera either, just have them write out a testimonial.
Okay.
Like or record their voice. You can feature that in the video as well. I'm so thankful. Tracy donated this blanket. Now I don't have to be cold for the winter. I mean, whatever you would like them to say, but just making sure they're talking about them benefiting from the work that you've been doing, because that's what it's about. Because whether you're talking about your social impact or your business at large, a grant is going to say, how do you know that people need what you do and how do you know that it's working? So they're going to ask you, how are you measuring your impact?
Okay.
And you measure through testimonials and through what people are telling you your product or service is doing. And then, of course, through the money that you're being paid.
Awesome. My small business is called Created with Love.
I love it. And Brenda's on here too, saying she also does crafts. So I hope y'all are taking notes, because these are the key secrets that I'm giving away to y'all for free. You're welcome.
Yes. I thank you so much.
Also, Tracy, keep in mind, and those of you guys who work with your hands, even us who are on the laptops and the phones, we have things like, I told y'all about my routines and my systems for getting into applying for grants, getting in the mood. So a hand massage, or going to get a manicure, or I like to do reflexology. So things like that, consider that for like your self-care time. Because I know you'd be needing a break after you sew them blankets,
Yes.
or after you come back from donating. So consider the time that you also need to recoup. I literally won a self-care grant. And it was really just a part of a conversation I was having with a larger group of small business owners. And the leader, who had been funded by Wells Fargo Bank, rewarded everyone who participated in that discussion. She said, you got to promise me that you're going to use this for a massage, or you're going to take an hour off work and go take a nap, or you're going to do something unrelated to you running the business and take care of yourself so you can keep going. And she sent us PayPal payments for that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So when you keep in mind what it takes to do this, whether it's your regular business or your community connection, that goes into the cost as well. So throw that in an essay, when a grant asks for more information.
I actually started crocheting as a child, and my grandmother taught me. But after she passed away, I had to, learn these new techniques to, be up to speed with the day and time. But
Yeah.
I also had carpal tunnel twice, and
Mm.
my doctor told me crocheting is an absolute um, to help me get back my movement in my hand. So that's how I started doing it more and more.
I love
The
that story.
repetition in it.
You gotta
Yes.
tell that story to a Grant, because I would have never. I thought you were gonna say he told you to stop doing it. I didn't know it was gonna help.
No, no, no. He
Girl,
told
you
me to
gotta
keep
tell all
doing
of
it.
that.
Yes, to get the repetition. And I had to learn how to write and everything with I'm right-handed. So I had to do everything with my left hand
Oh
after
wow.
those two surgeries. But I got back, and now still it affects me a little bit, but those massages help out a lot also. So I didn't think to add
Yes.
that self-care in that also.
Yeah. So that doctor bill was not free. Let's start there.
No.
Um, the whenever you're asked, whether it's just in general conversation like this, or it's for a video pitch or a written essay for a grant, when they say, "What is your founder story?" literally start with that story you just told.
Okay. I sure will. Oh, thank you so much for these
You're
nuggets.
welcome. You are so welcome. So whether it's your founder story, your social impact, or you're talking about your business overall, tell everything that you have the space to tell. In this way, because a lot of people say, what is too much of my story to share? As long as it's lining up with what you do in your business, why you're applying for the grant, and how you're going to use it to help your community, you can never tell too much unless they just don't give you enough space to do it.
Okay. Okay.
So keep all of that in mind. Do you have any other questions for me?
So, in finding these grants, do I have to be a part of your class? Well, I
If
should.
you want me to send you a list of grants that comes with the mentorship, you
Okay.
can go out and find grants right now on Google
Okay.
and just kind of take the risk. I would not advise it if this is your first time seeking grants, because what I teach in the mentorship is what to look for to know it's legit, what
Okay.
to look out for, because scams are out there. We got some scammers on here with us right now. They don't think I know they on here, but I do.
Right.
But they come and steal my information, and then they inbox you guys pretending they're me and promising grants, and that's not how grants work at all. Eminem laughing, but I'm for real, girl. I be knowing they on here. And so, what else? Oh, and what to look forward to when you win. Oh my God,
Okay.
it's another world that y'all will just be so amazed with what comes with winning your first grant. So if you're looking to get there faster and avoid the the
Yes.
potholes, it's best to come join us in the program, because the skill that I teach is transferable to every grant you apply to, and you only get better. That's what Ashley did, and now she's won over $29,000.
Oh,
And so, and 24,000 came within the last 30 days. So it's like once a week, every week for the last few weeks, she's been sending me an email like, "Here's another one."
oh.
So
Okay.
I
So,
teach
and
you.
I go to your website to join to do the membership.
Yeah, it's on the screen, blackwomeningrants.com. That part down at the bottom. I don't know if y'all can see it. I can see it a little bit behind y'all's comments.
Okay.
But blackwomeningrants.com, claim one of the scholarship spots that are open.
Okay.
Once you click on the button, it says click here to join the Grant Game Mentorship. As long as that button works, you win the scholarship for the day. So
Wow. Okay. Okay.
join us. Would love to have you. Have you there. Eminem says, "I know you are." I love it. Yeah, girl, people are learning every day that I care less and less. I'm going to tell you the real. Tracy, can you still hear us? Sounds like the sound went out a little bit. Sometimes TikTok does that, and it's really weird. I don't know if it's my connection or the app. If you guys have any questions about what me and Tracy have been chatting about, you can put it in the chat. Oh, it looks like you're muted. Oh, it went away, Tracy. You can resend it, or if you have all your questions answered, that's cool too. But you can resend your invite if you would like, or we can wrap up. We're getting ready to wrap up. I usually hang out with y'all for about an hour on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on the Black Women in Grants TikTok page. answering your questions about grants. You just resent. Okay, let me check. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay.
Okay, I don't know. I guess when I went to your website, it took everything out. The sound. So I have to
Okay.
wait to do that part.
Well, you can. I usually hang out for y'all because I know a lot of people are scared to leave the live.
Okay.
So if you need me to hang out, I can. And then if you want to come back after you get signed up, because I don't want you to miss your spot trying to
Yes.
do. Okay, so you can hang up
All
for
right.
like 5 minutes. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, and then if you want to come back after you sign up and got more questions, I'm happy to chat.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions? Y'all let me know. I've had breakfast, so I can hang out a little bit longer. Usually I'll be on here hungry. And I'll be like, I'm finna go eat, y'all. Y'all know the routine. So, let me see. So we're gonna give Tracy her time to get signed up, and anyone else who is claiming their spot over at blackwomeningrants.com, come join us. Eminem says, I'm trying to register and it keeps telling me my phone number is invalid. Uh-oh. You ain't no scam agent, Eminem. Why is your phone invalid? Make sure you take off the one. Sometimes that's called your country code. I used to work for Sprint. That's how I know that. I am so smart and kind and important. But delete the one. I don't know if it asks for like dashes and stuff, but usually the country code messes up a phone number. Other than that, give us that backup number because I know you got more than one. What's the number to the Bat Cave? What's that secret phone number? We all got more than, we all got a Google voice. So throw that in there. No one tried the dashes. I don't know how. Let me look at it. Let me see if it'll let me see what y'all see. You work for AT&T, girl. Sprint was my jam back in the 90s, honey. I did long distance and I did cellular. I like cellular better because it was in the store with people. As y'all can tell, I'm a people person until I get peopled out, and then I'd be like, no more peopling, enough people. But yeah, long distance was my introduction to when we used to have. Yeah, I remember paying for long distance. Lord have mercy, I'm showing my age now. But I was in the store until Men in Black came out, and then Sprint was featured in the movies, and they showed where technology was headed. And I was like, dang, a dog gonna be able to do our job? Okay, well, let me go find some. I also worked from home. That was my favorite Sprint position. I had a laptop and a backup phone, speaking of two phones, and I would be in my car in between classes at college, girl, calling y'all about y'all drop calls, asking where it dropped and giving you a credit on your bill. That was my favorite. I was a newlywed at the time. I'm divorced now, so there's that. It's in the book. But yeah, that was fun. Eminem, put that bat number on there. She said that part. It will let me do if I don't put the full number in. Weird. That's weird. Cause what if we texting you like, congratulations, you won a girl? We ain't got all her numbers. Uh-oh. I'm just saying. Satendria says, I was a people's people person until customer service started wearing my girl. It took a special skill. Even here on TikTok. TikTok broke me. What that meme on TikTok today drained, girl, the first 3 months on here with y'all. Not y'all, but the people that came before y'all. It was weird. That's how I know scammers be on here, and trolls and stalkers. My stalker was on my first live proposing to me, asking me to marry him. He lived on the street. But yeah, it's a weird place. So dealing with front-facing positions with customers at any aspect will get you. Yeah, girl, I know him. I can't say he harmless because he got a prison record, but you know, God is good. Thank you for protecting me from danger seen and unseen. Jesus. So there's that. Yeah, TikTok. But we came live on TikTok when that whole, y'all remember the NPCs last year? The non-player characters or something? The people that were acting like robots for money? Pinky Doll and her crew? We started going live during that time, so it was very interesting. I think that's what brought all the weirdos. But now we found our groove. I can hang up on y'all and go take a nap and come back later when I'm in a different mindset. Yeah, girl, I'm careful. Child know his past and everything, so I ain't worried about that. I got more than one stalker, but it's all love. I think on this internet, we all got stalkers because it's so easy to find stuff and tell. I be so fascinated with the FBI agents here on TikTok. People can find anything and then come and do a video about it, how they did it. I'm like, this is a weird place. So if nothing else, I've been educated on the different brands of people and created my own world. And now we're here, 69,000 of y'all. Lord Jesus. I did turn off my messages here on TikTok though, because we get weird messages too about people wanting to win a grant. And I'm like, just go join the mentorship. That's all I can tell you. Can I call you? Nope. We're not going to talk on the phone. But you can go join the program. So yeah, the membership is giving me challenges. I will do it and let you know when it's completed. Okay, Tracy, come back on the live and tell me what it's doing. Because Eminem had to put in half her phone number. So send another request and let's walk through what it said so I can see what y'all see. Cynthia says, oh, I'm sure brokers and generals are a piece of work. Brokers? What's a broker? Broker like broke people or broker like real estate broker? What y'all talking about? Let me see. Okay, bringing Tracy back. There we go. And okay, Tracy, what is it saying? What's the error message?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so it's saying, telling me my phone number is wrong, invalid.
Yeah, that's what Eminem put too. What y'all put? I mean, you can't say, you don't have to say your phone number. Does it have the one in front of it?
Yes,
the country
and I
code?
removed that. I also removed my entire number, and it's still saying my phone number is invalid.
I wonder why it's doing that. Let me see. It could be on my end. Let me check. So let me walk through the steps I told y'all to go through. Go to blackwomenandgrants.com. And then you click the button that says, click the button below to join the Grant Game Mentorship. Okay, and then you're filling it out. You got the commas and the dashes.
Ma'am.
Oh, and make sure you see, mine has a little American flag on there. That's why I ask y'all if y'all US based. Make sure it has the American flag showing the country.
Okay.
That's what they use in place of the country code.
Let's see that.
So if you click on the Eminem, this is for you too. If you click on the little flag in the box with your phone number, make sure it's selected United States, and then y'all see that +1, which is the country code. Then try putting in your number, and let's see if that helps.
It's spinning.
It's spinning.
I guess it's doing something.
That is weird. I wonder, does it just automatically change it? Oh, your number is an American. Well, choose the right country code, because America pops up automatically because that's where I am. See? Look at that. It works. I love it. Tracy, what yours say? So it takes it from me with the area code, then the first 6 digits. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. It's still spinning. It won't let me do it.
Hold on, it said, Eminem says it put me. Okay, so just skip the phone number part and we'll have to find a way to connect y'all to the phone number. Because I don't think that is required. It don't have a little red X thing, do it?
Yeah. And now it looks like I got to restart it again. I don't know what it's doing.
It's okay. Breathe.
I'm breathing. I got patience. Patience.
Right. Don't let this stress you out, girl. This technology is something else. Okay, so Eminem says it put me in the UK, but I'm in Wisconsin. That's suspicious. Should I be concerned? I don't know about concern, but I don't know, girl. I just see the flag and it clicks it, and then it says United States +1, then it lets you put your number. Oh, it's probably because United Kingdom is right above United States on the list. So just make sure make sure United States is grayed when you click it. Like mine grays the United States. I click it and then it lets me do the parentheses and the dash and the number. And let's see what happens. It says, no, I can't do it. I'm just concerned on why it put me in the U. Oh, you can do it, but it puts you in the UK. Probably because it's right above it. Sometimes I know the cursors on my phone are really sensitive, so sometimes it'll not quite catch when I'm trying to click on. But let's see. Tracy, you good over there? I didn't click anything at first. Me, UK popped up as sub. Oh, it just popped up automatically, huh? I don't know. Because that part kind of pre-populates. I just select it. I don't like the form on my other site. I can manually do everything, but this one does it for you. So I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
I got a receipt.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me check. What about you, Eminem? Did it send you a receipt as well? And let me look on the back end and see if it got y'all. Let's see. I gotta refresh. I wonder what that means or what I can do to make sure it doesn't put y'all in another country automatically, because that's gonna change like the currency. And so I don't know how that works. Okay, doing it now from a different browser. USA Pop. Oh, so you might have a foreign computer. You got a different connection. Okay. So Tracy, I see yours. Let me grab your email. Did you get the second link that lets you click it and request access?
Yes, but then it didn't do anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna email you your access. I'm doing it now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. I just emailed you. Let me know you got it. Oh, you said Eminem says her phone don't put anything past Verizon. Yeah, something is suspicious on that end. Tracy, you got Verizon too?
No, I have T-Mobile.
Okay, that's who I got too. So it's not a
But I didn't get the email.
So okay. The second email is gonna come from my ministry account. So you may check your spam. Let's see if it went there first. If you didn't get it again, I can just send it from my other account. If y'all are just joining us and wondering what we're doing, we're over at blackwomeningrants.com, letting you in the mentorship as you get signed up over at blackwomeningrants.com. You see it, Trace, or do I need to send it from the other account? What you think? Let me find your email here. Tracy. T1. Oh, I just need to copy the email. Okay. Tracy, if you're talking, I can't hear you. It sounds like it cut off our sound. Or you might be muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I went to the Google and it took the sound out. So yes, I did receive it.
You got it. Okay, I just in case I resent it. So you'll have it twice. Either one works. It'll register your email once when you click it. I did grant you access, so you should be able to just click the access link in the email and it'll show you the full program. Let me know you see that part where you see all the videos and the book and the audio, just a list of it first.
Yes, I see it. I see it.
Okay, so start with that very first. It's number 0. It says, welcome to the grant game. That's your welcome packet. And it has everything you need to be successful in the program. Those same links are just found in one place in the welcome packet.
Awesome.
Eminem, are you Evelyn? Let me know, because I'm emailing you as well, making sure you get your link. That's you? Okay, so I just emailed you. Let me know you got it. I want to make sure you get in as well. You said send it to the email address in the request. Send it to the it is. It's it from my end, it looks like it's from the same email. So whatever email you put in when you registered is where it automatically links you to the portal. So I only see that one. Tracy, you got any other questions for me? Anything else you want to talk through?
No, this is just too exciting for me right now. Because Lord knows I need some grants.
No, it
That
is so
yarn
much
is
fun.
not cheap.
The quickest way to really have a quick win is to look through the welcome packet, scroll down to the end, and it'll say, I forgot what I labeled it, but it has 6 different other programs that you can go read about if you're interested in. Click them, sign up, get in free, or get a scholarship when their applications are open. That way you're getting like a 2-for-1.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of goodies built in, girl. You about to learn a whole lot.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. Thank you for being here and matching my energy. I love it.
I love your energy too. I always thought that from the beginning, so I said I had to stay connected and yeah, see if I can get some help.
Appreciate it. Now, keep in mind, we got a lot of Tracy's in the program, so I watch how y'all spell your name. We got the IEs and the, yeah.
Yes.
So just heads up, okay? We got to figure out a way, like some nicknames or something, so y'all know who I'm talking to.
Thank you so much, though. Thank
You
you for
are welcome.
allowing me to join also.
Oh, you're welcome. And I'm glad we got you logged in, and y'all, I'm gonna look into this phone number thing because that's weird that it happened to both of y'all back to back, but y'all got 2 separate carriers.
Yes, as long as I think as long as they change that flag and you don't know, if it's very small, or just
Yeah.
say to change it
And
to
I
the United States.
did you did it on your phone or on your computer?
I did it on my phone.
Okay. Which means the flag is even smaller because I'm looking on the computer, so I would have probably never even noticed that on the phone.
Right. I
Okay.
didn't notice
Keep
that.
in mind for next time, in case somebody else have that problem, that'll help me out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty, welcome to the grant game, y'all. Okay, so hold on, let me pull y'all back up here. I don't know why it scrolled me all the way to the top. Okay. Eminem says it changed your personal Google email. That's weird. Apple Pay does something weird too. Or is it Apple Pay? Whatever y'all iPhone people use when y'all register, some kind of way it messes up the emails as well. So I'm wondering is Gmail doing something funky too? I'm glad y'all said something because I would never know that this is happening on the other end. I only see when the registrations are successful. Sometimes if they fail, it'll show me, but it never says, it was the phone number, it was the email. Oh, you got Android. Okay, same here. So, you were saying let me see how I can help you with this one. What we could do is whatever the second email address you wanted me to send it to you, Eminem, reply back to the receipt email and I can just re-forward it to you and you'll just be registered in there twice from both emails. But whichever one is easiest for you to access is the one I want you to have registered, if that makes sense. You can get it from your phone. Okay. Thank you for being such a great mentee. Y'all already in the program. So welcome to the grant game and congratulations on claiming y'all scholarship. I love to be able to tell our grantors because they ask, oh my gosh, do they ask? I got in trouble once. They hurt my little feelings. They was like, just asking some really detailed questions about y'all getting these scholarships. So I'm like, let me make sure we got our receipts that you got your scholarship. Dang, we sorry. So I have to keep up with making sure y'all get in and get the access. So that when we share with our grand tours and be like, she is in there, see? So thank y'all and welcome. Y'all got any other questions before we go? I want to go get like a fun drink and a bougie snack from somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe like a cute little cafe or something. I was just thinking about that, like a gourmet treat. I deserve it. So I think that's what I'll do once I finish laundry. That'll be my reward because I've been putting it out forever. So just you have to show. You do, girl. Lord, I got a whole little feedback report. So if y'all are wondering, some people ask, can grants come back for their money? Not necessarily, but they can come back for them receipts, child. So they're like, not only wanting to know what you do in your business and who you're helping, but they're like, well, tell us more about this M&M. Well, she told me she got a business. She a Black woman. She want to win grants. Tell us more. Well, she joined us in the mentorship. Tell us more. And I'm like, well, you want to call her? So please, if you can put your number in there, please. We might be called. Listen, I got the grant check right on three-way. They got to We're proving how we're using their money. So they do want to know they're getting a return on their investment. So my favorite thing to do with our grantors is to keep up with our numbers. How many are in the program? Yes, you guys are participating. Yes, you show up on our lives 3 times a week. Yes, our page is growing. Yes, you're winning grants. I love when y'all do drive-by wins. That's when you join and I don't hear from you for months. And then you come back like, I won $5,000, pew, and take back off and go win again. People do that all the time. So I have to screenshot the wins and share like, see, it's working, Mr. Grant check writer or Mrs. We've gotten a lot of grants from Black check writers. I love it. Black women check writers. So when we can tell a panel of other Black women that we're helping Black women, and when Black women, girl. So it's all a part of the process, honey. So thank y'all for being a part of the mentorship and claiming your scholarship and helping us prove that what we're doing here with our social impact is working. So I'm teaching you this in real time, okay? Because I'm doing it as well. Ooh, wait a minute. I just got an email. Hold on. Let me see how this works. Anybody here in Atlanta or in Georgia? There is a free rent ATL charity event that is raising funds to pay rent for a year for 25 Atlantans. And it's partnered with, okay, Tracy is, okay. I'm trying to see who is behind it. This looks like a good networking event just to see who set this up. They did this last year or the year before, but it was a different charity. And it was specific to 6 counties here in Georgia. And they were doing a lottery. So it was a grant, but it was for, you didn't have to have a business. You just had to be a Black woman living in Atlanta in one of the 6 counties. And somebody donated all this money. And instead of making it a competition, they just did it lottery style. And you can get your rent paid up for a year, or you can take the one lump sum. It was really cool how they did it. So this looks similar. So they're paying rent for 25 Atlantans. It's an event. You pay, get a discount on your ticket. I would go into network to see who set it up and how to apply. If I was here, looking for rent for a year. And then they got everybody listed here. So you're not in Atlanta. Let me click on it and read it a little bit more. One more. Why not? Helping Mamas is raised. Okay, they're doing another one. So these are the people behind the fund. So remember, top of the live I went through, we're in the private sector. We get our funds from associations, organizations, and corporations. So this place, I was literally riding through Atlanta one day and I just glanced over. It's this place called Mercer Street Meals. And they basically cook for you so you don't have to cook and you just go in and pick it up. And I love stuff like that because I was just coming from a place like that. And so they're behind the fundraising. So this business is putting together this charity event, hosting it at their place, cooking for everybody, bringing in chefs, and they've partnered with 2 charities to give a portion of the proceeds. Y'all see how this works? So one is the free rent event, and then one is called Helping Mamas. It's raising diapers and dollars throughout September, culminating during Diaper Need Awareness Week. Stuff like this is social mission in action, y'all. So keep this stuff in mind. Okay, so they're telling about both events they're hosting. This is social impact. So 9 times out of 10, they got some funding behind this. So to see, I don't know, I love seeing, like, I'm like a visual learner. So to see this happening in real time, I'm going to follow the trail behind how y'all put this together, who over it. I'm going to come early and help set up the tables. I'll be first in line to sample the food and ask you about your business. Then I'm going to be like, who hired you? Can you give me their number? What's the website? Right there, Talking Over Eating. And that's how you do it. So let me read. In 2025, we aim to support 25 Atlanta families with free rent for a year. To get here, we're hosting the new charity weekend filled with music, night, tasting event, golf tournament. Join us, bridge the wealth gap. That's the key too, that is funding behind it. When you hear that term, bridging the wealth gap, there are grants that literally use that term. So someone once asked on our lives, are there secret terms, keywords, or SEO to help your grant application stand out? When you see that term, it's usually some grant funds behind that. Bridging the wealth gap. Just like we always hear the term generational wealth, building generational wealth. Bridging the wealth gap is like code for grants, charity, fundraising, sponsors. So that's just a little heads up, a little secret tip. And the tickets are $175 each. So they're going to have a really big fund at the end of the night. They got some good sponsors. So this is how it works on the back end in the for-profit space when businesses get together. We're here in the U.S., Carrie J. But yeah, a portion of the proceeds. That's how this works. So this is it in action. Said you can visit. It's only 3 hours away, okay? So I'm trying to see if they got any more detail as to where the people go to apply. But it's fun to see the money come together. I went to an event for all of the mayors. We have 8 counties here in Georgia that has Black women mayors. And so they did a panel, and 2 of the mayors, one is my former mayor from my hometown where I grew up in Douglasville, and my current mayor. I haven't had my meeting with her yet. I'm excited about it. But they were talking about the grants that have come into their city. So Atlanta has received millions, multiple millions of dollars to help on a local level. And then this stuff like this is how it trickles down into like the business district here in Georgia. So this one, and remember I told y'all to throw in some statistics. So they start theirs off. This is their campaign. They say in Atlanta, this is for those of you who are helping homeless. In Atlanta, residents are feeling the squeeze even more, with a staggering 42% of their overall gross income going towards rent. Grants love stuff like that. You can quote numbers and statistics and how many in the population are affected, and you're trying to help and tie in your social impact and the work you're doing. Then they go into their mission. Then they talk about widening the wealth gap. The people that's writing their grant, they're tied in with a nonprofit. But as we see, you don't have to be nonprofit to win grants. We're winning the same money as Black women for-profits. It talks about the people. This is literally what I just told you, Tracy. They have people on here giving their testimonials as to what it was like to win this money to pay their rent. That's one key secret, too, to knowing that a grant is legit. If they got their previous year's winners, you be like, okay, this is something I can get behind. Because you can literally follow the trail for all of their winners and go find them on other socials and see how they're spending the money. What did they say about their experience with the grant and winning fund and what they're doing with those funds? So I'm going to, at the end of it, this is key, too. For those of you who joined us in the mentorship today, there are a list of grants, and some of them have open applications. Some of them have not opened yet again for the year, or they may open next year. Some of them are monthly or yearly. We had a few quarterlies in there. But if the applications are closed, always sign up for their email list so you know when they announce their new open application dates for the next round. So I'm going to join this email list for the free rent thing to see if they eventually drop the link for where people can go to apply for the free rent. And then I share it out with our grantees, our mentees that are in the program over at blackwomeningrants.com. So this one just happens to be specific to Atlanta, but we get information from all over the world. So it helps to be a part of these communities. Yeah, and you never know, even though it may not be in your county right now, they could be part of this. Is just Atlanta right now, just like when they did it last year with the other charity. It was in Georgia, but it was specific to 6 counties in Atlanta. So you had to wait till it came to your county. And you never know. Another one could be going on in another county, but I'm getting this one because I'm in Atlanta. So that's why we keep digging and digging and digging, like clicking links and reading and going down the rabbit hole of finding out who are these people? What are they attached to? Do they serve any other counties? Is there a contact us form that we can send in to get more information? So sometimes, and that's one of the secrets that y'all will see in the mentorship. It's one of the 13 secrets that I share with y'all. Get on them email lists, go down the links, go down the rabbit holes, follow the breadcrumbs, and see who set this up. Where are they? And do they serve other areas? So that was perfect timing, right on time. Social impact in action, grants coming together in action, giving a portion of the proceeds in action. I'm going to look through their social medias, the people who put this together, and see if they name drop. Because as I mentioned, they're partnered with a nonprofit. So it'll link back to who is writing the checks, putting together the funds, and who can go apply. So this was perfect. Any questions about anything we've talked about today before we go? Let me know. Did y'all learn anything? Any ahas or takeaways? We started out with 50 people. I knew 50 wasn't going to be on here by the end. But here we are. Those who have come to join us in the Grant Game Mentorship today, welcome. And congratulations on securing your scholarship. Satandria says she learned a lot. Like what? What you learned? What's one thing you learned? Tell me. Make me a believer. Let me see. Confer with their personal tax advisor. Okay. I'm trying to be nosy, but I need to focus because they got terms and condition pages. I like to take my time and go through those line by line. Last one. I just got another email. Anybody in Philly? I know somebody said they were from there. Black Girl Ventures is headed to Philly. They were here in Atlanta in November, and one of our Black Women in Grants, Eartha Levy, she won a prize through their pull up and pitch competition. So she pitched her business in 60 seconds, won $250, and that was her first time doing it. And she had the confidence to do it after we worked together to get her pitch together. So this is one of the grant funded opportunities that I teach you guys about in the mentorship program. So they're back on tour. They did a state to state tour last year. They're back on tour starting in September, and they look like they're headed to Philly first. So if you're in Philadelphia or willing to travel, I don't think you have to live there. I don't know though. But this is where you pitch your business Shark Tank style and win money on the spot with your 60-second elevator pitch. And then they have up to $27,000 in prizes. Ooh, and they're giving away Visa. They partner with Visa. They're giving away over 100 laptops to event participants. Y'all better go get y'all a Bapruda, as my little niece used to call me. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to share this one out in our social. So much. All winning are determined by the champions. Participation is not received, which must sign a release form. Okay. So it says no previous pitch experience or pitch decks are required. Let's go, Philly. I love it. Okay. There's no fee to pitch. You need a 60-second pitch. Y'all ready to pitch your business in 60 seconds? Grants ask for this anyway, so you have to have one ready. They usually let you do a video, but this one is live. It said you can pitch as long as you have less than $1 million in revenue. If you want more information, it's over on Eventbrite. Just pull up Black Girl Ventures. And like I said, they do a city-to-city tour, so they could be in your city. So get ready, get ready. And if you need help getting ready, come join us at blackwomeningrants.com. I give y'all the secrets to pitching and winning, and you get to see me do it live on a virtual event and pre-recorded and got a check. And you will do it too for a check. Okay, let me copy this and send it out. That's all I got. Satandria says she learned how to incorporate her social mission and community impact into grant writing. Well, we do grant applications over here. We're bougie. Grant writing is for nonprofits. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know, okay? Okay. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm well over the time that I'm usually here with y'all. So I'm going to go now. Finish laundry. Find a bra. And then go find something cute to snack on. That's what I want to do with my day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal rest of your day. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you follow this page now. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all didn't know I was live. Follow this page. Turn your notifications on. Tell it to tell you when we're live again. And I will see y'all soon. Thank you, Tracy. Welcome to the grant game. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, future grant winners.